Welcome back. It's me and Oddpetter and Russell Brown. Here we go, and we've got the Northern Lights. And we've only been, how long have you been here? 4 hours? It's been here 4 hours. The scenes of Oddpetter's Instagram Live. Yeah. There's some pillars right by the moon. What am I at? 40,000. Wow, that's dramatic. Holy shit, that's crazy. So this is something about the Northern Lights that we don't understand. So I can't explain it to you. But it's basically pulsing. Oh, whoa. And it can do this for an hour.
It's here, it's a good light. Blackness.
Wow. Team, I'm going to say welcome back properly after the Northern Lights last night. That was pretty cool, finding the Northern Lights in a storm, especially with that power. But that's because we had some intense solar storms. So as you can see, Russell Brown...
Is this the video?
This is the video. Russell Brown has come to the Lofoten Islands.
This is the video.
And we've got some crazy mad missions to do. Because he's got some ideas. So today...
ideas, that's what I come with. I do come with ideas.
You do come with ideas. Today we're going across to the other side of Fernweh, and we're going to get on a boat to go see some sea eagles. Their wingspan is 2.6 meters. They are pretty hungry, and we're going to shoot them in 360. I say we, I'm not.
Can I ask you a technical question while you're on the video?
Go on.
How do I update the software on this?
When you connect, it should tell you whether there's an update available.
Ah, okay.
So if it didn't tell you, then there's no update available.
Continue.
With the Insta360 X3. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So let's get into it and see what happens today.
We're trying for bonus points.
Bonus points from Insta360.
Insta360.
They've given us so much free stuff. We have to earn it.
Have to come through.
We have to earn it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Sea Eagle safari was 100% a success.
Yeah.
Now we're on to the next mission here in Bushland Spissery, Bushland, the restaurant here at Fernweh, where Russell is about to photograph a beautiful lady in an enormous dress. We're just finding the angles now. Let's see how this goes.
Don't watch the light in the face. Husband, you see that the candle's in front of her face.
That's good. That's good. We just had dinner after an awesome day shooting the dress, and look, Northern Lights right outside the cabin. Beautiful. Right, let's get moving and get a better foreground.
And it was somewhere then I started to feel covered in chaos. And it was somewhere then. Don't look at me.
Kicking off big on a KP6 over here in the south. Yes, south, due south right now. Russell is shooting. Oddbetter's group have also turned up to the same spot. We've got this huge pillar, but then if we look west above the fish racks here, we've got all these bands pulling together and coming apart, pulling together, coming apart, and it's fueling all of this. This is crazy. Amazing. The Northern Lights came out last night. It was epic. We had a great time. So far we've ticked loads off the list already. Today, Russell, who is upstairs getting ready, is going to be dressing himself up in a vintage, and I mean seriously vintage, very old Helly Hansen fisherman's jacket and hat. And we're going to go into the museum cabin, or the historical cabin that I showed you a few weeks ago, dating back to 1828. With loads of original artifacts inside, and Russell is going to be a Norwegian fisherman, so this is going to be awesome. What do you reckon?
I reckon.
There we go. So it's going to be a good day. Let's see what we get up to.
Okay, let's go do this. Let's turn myself into a Norwegian fisherman. Ha! Let's move things in. Let's.
What do we have out here? There it is.
Yes. top.
Put that on top. Anything else?
The light stand.
C1 for a light?
Oh, that's a very good idea. I've got one in my bag though.
And
but
the
light
light stand.
And we'll figure it out.
Umbrella, softbox. We'll come back if we need it.
Think about that. Gotta check out the light.
Bicycles. Maybe shoot wide. All done at the historic cabin at the other end of the island here on Fernweh. Russell was a fisherman, but the most amazing thing happened. Dino is a really talented photographer. He goes around the world finding people, finding good characters, good personalities, and telling their stories, showing the world the way he sees it. Found Russell and took his photo. So that's going to be awesome. It's dino.serau on Instagram when that goes up. And we've gone and had Russell's first pulsa, first hot dog, which is a Norwegian classic gas station hot dog. Sounds terrible. It's not. It's amazing. And now, go, 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 go. We've just heard from Gerd, who is a fisherman around on the other side of that mountain in Ausnesfjord, and we're going to go take some more dress pictures on a fishing boat. It's crazy. This is crazy. It's amazing though. Right, let's get that done.
The lights. Who did I just meet today?
Dino.
Dino.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose. Just another day.
Actually, throw the parasol onto the deck and just play with your arms. Like a seagull flying. Oh, the bra's falling down.
Morning team, today we are heading west. We're going to go shoot some iconic locations, beautiful model, beautiful dress, iconic Lofoten. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Let's go.
None of the dresses is warm.
No.
And I'm not a pussy.
Okay.
So we just do what
And
we
can we
feel,
get that on
right?
camera? She's not a pussy.
Yes. I'm a tough one.
She's a badass model, and she does not mind the cold.
Ye-
And I'm gonna do all the photography in the nude. Just
Solidarity.
yeah, solidarity.
And I was not
You get to wear
forced-
the dress. I'm the photographer who's nude.
And
Yeah.
I will go for idea, whatever it is, and I will do my best to make it happen. This is my
A true model.
Okay, so we're having a rest stop on the way somewhere. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Happy Valentine's Day!
What are we doing?
Mwah.
Celebrating Valentine's with a photo shoot
Yeah.
in cold weather.
Yeah. So important to inform about that. She also makes the dresses that she's gonna wear. And yeah, now we're
Where are we going?
south. Yeah, we're south of Leknes now.
North of Leknes.
No,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
we're
correct.
going south.
Yeah. Okay. So
We're
take
going-
that out.
We're going west.
Take that away. We're going west. So we're going to Hamnøy, Sakjøsøy. Yeah, a lot of the known places here in Lofoten.
It's so incredibly warm here. It's really hot.
Yeah,
I
feel
should
like
take
full
this.
dress
I
also.
should take this jacket off because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Such a wonderful spring weather. We're going outside with photography, with dresses. No one will be cold.
I won't even wear gloves.
It will be good. It will be very good.
Here we are at the first location. Parked, everything's getting ready. And that is the view. Epic. So this building, I've done a picture of myself here. It looks pretty good. This building, model standing just to the side of the house on the rocks here, with this water in the foreground. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Mwah. Let's do this.
Now, you can hear me?
Oh, excellent. Let's
Oh yes.
throw them down.
This is the angle. We see the iconic. Go for it. So I can catch all the frames of the movie.
Russell found some Italian photographers and invited them. So there was a lot of people at that shoot. Now we need to escape to the next location. So let's get everyone away from here. Nice reflection.
Oh my gosh. We're crazy. This guy's British,
Hey,
and I'm
can
Californian.
you give me
Get the two together.
Russell, help her up.
She's up. She's up.
I'm fine.
That's
How
it.
you feeling?
Very good.
Yeah.
Stretching my back.
Look off more this way.
Yeah.
And
Maybe I should have my hands
here's
down.
my current light level.
Oh, God, just freezing.
Yes, hands down.
These past couple of days with Russell Preston Brown have been incredible. Obviously, everywhere he goes, something incredible happens. He's that kind of guy. Forever grateful, by the way. Now, what have we been up to this week? We had, on the first night, we had the Northern Lights.
Northern Lights. Why did we come here, Dave?
For the Northern Lights.
For the Northern Lights. What did we end up doing, Dave?
Straight out in the snowstorm.
In a snowstorm.
And found the Northern Lights.
Did?
Of course we did. So
was that the first night?
That was the first night.
Oh,
but then
God.
on the second night, we found them again, but they were to the south. They were insanely strong. What did you think of that?
That was insanely strong. That was the first time I've seen a green neon bulb glowing in the sky. It was that bright.
It was very
I have not seen anything like that before. And you said they get brighter than that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was about as bright as I've ever seen. It's so bright that it was so easy to photograph with an iPhone. That is the secret to shooting the Northern Lights with an iPhone. You just have to get
constant brightness.
They just have to be good.
Yeah.
They have to be bright and good.
Yeah.
Was that a KP6 on the scale?
Yeah.
Right overhead, super bright. How many kilometers was that in the sky?
It was somewhere between 150 and 200 kilometers up. The speed that night was 500 kilometers per second. The density was around 15 parts per centimeter cubed.
I don't think people comprehend. You may have seen a glow, an aurora of some sort, but something that is so bright that it lights up the sky and the ground. Reflects on the ground. That was a true.
It turned night into day for a moment.
Yeah, that was really a wonderful to be able to see that. We were in the perfect spot on the
glad that
soccer pitch, an open space. Now I didn't get to see that with a Finland tree covered with snow, that frosted look.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
But it was good and captured my photographs with the iPhone, and I must say showed that to some professionals that will go unnamed, and they were quite amazed.
They were?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They were quite amazed.
Awesome. iPhone or Samsung for the Northern Lights?
Well, Dave, you put me on the spot. For simplicity, one button push, the iPhone. I was really quite surprised.
Okay.
10-second exposure. It's automatic. It shoots 1 second shots. It shoots about 10 of them and merges them together. I thought we were going to see blurring. Didn't see any blurring. The Samsung does a great job as well, but you have to do more manual. You have to set the shutter speed. You have to set the ISO, the aperture set for you, and you have to dial it in and run some tests. The answer is 1 second at 1600 ISO. Yeah. Maybe that's the answer.
That is pretty much the answer.
Yeah. You're going to get a bit grainier with the Samsung because it's a single shot and it's not a computational shot.
And the 1600 ISO with that tiny sensor.
Yeah. That's it. That's what you get. You get one shot, 1 second. The iPhone gives you 10 1-second shots and merges them together for you. Gosh.
And that stacking that it does computationally, it removes some of the noise.
Yeah. If you want to make life easy, pointing it at Aurora, you get an iPhone on a tripod. If you are more meticulous and you want to push buttons and dials, you get a Samsung.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the answer.
There we have it.
Yeah.
So, we had an outrageously stormy day on Sunday, where the cabin was shaking. Shaking at night.
Yeah. You hear this whistle.
Constant.
You don't hear the whistle anymore.
Yeah, dude. Everything calmed down. But during the day on Saturday, Sea Eagle Safari.
You have a good memory. Let's go to the Sea Eagle Safari. Our goal in the Sea Eagles was to go where no person had gone before. Which is terrible of us.
If people go and they see sea eagles, and everyone stands in the boat and gets the same shot,
and they I'm sorry, but they throw it in the water and they think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, you have to throw it in the air. I knew that from looking at, was it Ola's?
Ola's shot.
Yeah, Ola's shot. I know the moment I saw that it deserved 360, and that's gone to thousands of views.
Tens of thousands.
17,000.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Last time.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't checked it since then.
It's the secret to the internet is it compelling? Have you never seen it before? And you want to go do that now, right?
Yeah.
And
Good travel photography should
Yeah.
inspire the person looking at it to want to be standing there looking at the scene. And so that is obviously one massive key element. And from a marketing point of view, that's what the company wants to achieve. They want people to go on their sea safari. And
you can only see them here, right?
Yeah, we'll say yes.
And where are we here?
We're at Fernweh.
Fernweh.
And the company we went with was Lofoten Explorer.
Explorer.
And they're just over the water there.
They do a good job of
They
it.
do a very good job.
I love it. I love it. Now, Russ, you might not get to see a sea eagle. They may not be hungry today. I mean, they may not like the rain. They may not like the snow.
They know what to say.
Yeah.
They know what to say.
It's got to be tough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's once you buy into this contract, I think it's a no money back contract.
Yeah.
But we got the sea eagles.
We got more than enough sea eagles.
We achieved success is when the company who owns the manufacturer of
the
Insta360, the marketing manager in charge of collecting videos from our world, emails you and says, I must have that video.
Done. Done. Mission success.
You're borrowing things from him, and if you borrow something from somebody like that, you got to come through.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You borrow it for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
where so now
Lofoten Explorer, everyone was happy with that.
We've got that image, and then we're off to.
So then we had the storm, and then yesterday we went scouting for today. So let's smash all that together.
Yeah. Wow. You scout.
You went to see the iconic sites, the things that people post on Instagram all the time, standing in the same spot, taking the same picture. The Eiffel Tower Effect is a book I've written. It's called The Eiffel Tower Effect, which is where photographers fall foul of this, where they all go and stand in the same spot, point the cameras in the same direction, and take the same picture.
Yes.
If you want to stand out, if you want your images to sell or be noticed, then you need to break the mold. You need to stand out from the crowd. You need to defeat the influencers. Be the influencer that takes the new shot that everyone else wants to do. So we overcame that, and obviously Russell is an expert at overcoming this.
I think you can defy it two ways. You can be at the location at the right time for a weather moment.
Yes.
Lightning, sunshine, rainbow,
northern lights.
You are there in an exact moment that can never be repeated again. A northern light pattern over it. That's something that a pro can go at. You get up earlier. Early bird catches the worm. You're up earlier than anyone else.
What time did we leave?
5 a.m. I missed my cheese breakfast.
Yeah.
So that's number one. You get there as a professional photographer. You are up early to get the shot. You go out in a storm to get the shot. And there's a second way, the easy way. You do something so bizarre and extreme at that location to mix it up. And in our case, you bring a model. Is it a little cheating? It's a little weird, because I think the purist will look at this and they'll laugh for a moment.
Because they want to copy that picture.
They'll laugh because you've broken. Yeah, it's like the fourth wall in cinema where you look at the camera. And you, what? What's he looking at me? So we've broken the rules, and I think the one shot that's just going to twist everyone's mind is pink dress overlooking the Hamno.
Yeah, the Hamno Bridge, the
no,
scenic view.
It's Is it a pretty shot? I don't think it's just bizarre. I think it breaks. It's the fourth wall. We look through it. We see the rain.
In that shot, there are railings.
Will you insert that photo here?
You should send it to me.
Yeah. We show the railing.
Yeah.
No one ever shows the railing.
No, they look over the railings at the view.
Yeah. And so we have it's like a postcard in the background to this crazy shot.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think it will grab some people. It'll actually turn other people off.
But then,
It's not. Oh, it's
if
not,
it turns people off,
it's no longer pretty.
some people might leave a negative comment. But the way I look at that is any comment, positive or negative, is engagement. And so that's fine by me. Leave a negative comment. Go ahead. Feed the algorithm.
With the sea eagle, there's no question. You click, I like it.
Yeah.
This one, they'll have to think about it
Yeah.
and decide whether they like it.
Yeah. There are the other locations that we did with the dress today, which are iconically Lofoten. Some of them recognizable as specific locations. Some of them just recognizable as being Lofoten.
Yeah.
But that particular one on Hamno Bridge, yes, that's the one. Because it involves something that none of the others involve, which is the railings.
We did incorporate our Italians.
Yes.
The guy from Italy who's running the workshop, who knows very little about Lofoten, other than he's probably been here once before.
He's been here before.
And but he approaches you. He has the guts to step forward, and he knows something is about to happen. As a good guide, I gave him that. I was respected the fact that he stepped forward, and I was curious to see how he'd respond. What I was remarkable was how quiet they were. I knew
the group,
yeah, I knew the gift that we were giving them.
Yeah.
But was it shyness? Was it just a cultural thing?
It doesn't sound very Italian to be quiet.
No. And then I asked them, come on, say something Italian.
Yeah. Speak any language, pick a language.
I wanted them to be speaking, but they went into a very quiet mode. It was very interesting to see. I think they appreciate it. I mean, come along, an opportunity like that.
Yeah,
so that
maybe they were just overwhelmed.
So we scouted out, we're shooting the locations.
What did you...
I got to the point where I was done with shooting. I can't believe that. I just okay. Yeah, but all these opportunities come up. I think it was the overwhelming fact that we got so many photos.
Yeah.
So I haven't even looked through all of those. And I probably took 100 photos of one location.
Yeah.
But I'll only use one. It's something I learned from the likes of a Greg Gorman. If Greg Gorman takes a photograph of Andy Warhol, does he chooses one shot out of the 300 photographs he took of Andy Warhol wearing glasses, and he gets one. You only see that one shot. You don't see the others. He doesn't mess things up.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes I run that. I've tried to control myself. I'll have several different photos of a model. You got to choose just one.
Yeah.
It muddies the water. It lessens. It reduces the power of a photo. I believe if you show multiple versions.
Yeah. Just a tip for anyone.
Yeah.
When you shoot a whole series of photos of the same subject and you want to narrow it down to the one.
Yes.
It's often not the easiest thing to do,
No.
and you'll end up with a collection. Whether you're using your album on your iPhone or you're using Adobe Lightroom and going through the images, however you choose to do it, the best method is in fact not to pick the one you like, but to slowly remove the ones you don't like until you are left with the one. Pro tip, you can have that. So what did you think of Lofoten in general? And seeing these places that you've seen on Instagram.
Is it everything you imagined it to be? Because you have this illusion the hallucination is my latest word, that you're seeing Lofoten through this Instagram window, and you see each location, right? But you don't see around. I didn't see the surrounding area. We didn't. They seemed like magical Disneyland moments on Instagram, and but it was fun to see the place was more than just Instagram moments. It had lots of possibilities. I was intrigued by I was intrigued by the sea eagles. Who knew that sea eagles were here? I had no idea. Sea eagles. So that was a nice surprise. The people, the simple life here. I'm at the center of civilization. You know, it sounds that's very rude of me to say that as an American, I suppose. Okay. No, I'm in a populated area in the San Francisco Bay. We've got everything. It's sort of
on demand.
Yeah, we're on demand. I can have everything at my doorstep through Amazon. I can go drive to a store and buy anything. I can go to any number of restaurants. It's the simplicity of here. It's you can appreciate maybe slowing down a bit. They certainly are. They know that people want to come here, and they're set up to receive you. But I think there's a nice simplicity in the place.
And it's very wild.
Yeah, very wild.
One word I use quite often is rugged.
We did not want to run into a moose.
No, we did not.
No, I'm glad we have another chance tomorrow. Let's not do the moose thing. Boy, that would just end a bad day. Yeah. The airbags would go off. Yeah. We'd just come to an immediate stop. Yeah. Thank goodness the cars.
I saw one today. I don't know if you actually saw it. No, there was one by the road today. But they were hiding. They were hungry, and they were hiding in the forest the past few days from the weather.
Spring's coming.
Yeah.
February's not going to be like any other February they've had here.
No.
I think it's going to warm up.
Yeah.
It'll just warm up sooner than they think.
Well, the saying in Lofoten is that if the weather is bad on the first day of February, it's going to be bad throughout February.
And what the expression we learned today? Russell changes his mind as many times as the weather changes. What was the exact quote?
Russell changes his mind
as often
the weather, which is every 15 minutes.
So. I do.
And he's as predictable as the Northern Lights.
Yeah, I do. I go down there. No, I come up with an idea and then I rethink it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Come up with it. Dave, this is a long video.
It is a long video.
Yeah,
we're going to close this video. Everybody, I just want to thank Russell again. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we've been up to, even if it has been a bit choppy at times. And as always, please remember to once in a lifetime as often as you can.
Yep.
See you later. Thank you.
Yeah, that's long. That's too long.